Well, hello. It's me. Yeah, I know I haven't been out for a gig for a little bit. It's been raining and raining and raining. And everything's all soggy. And when it's that way, I tend to do stuff with things. Like a friend of mine over in Korea, he posted a picture of a 50 cal round that went on me as a cutaway. I'm like, how'd you do that? So he told me. So I made one. I always thought it would be interesting to see what's inside a 50 cal armor piercing round. We know there's a steel slug, but there, steel slug and a tip. But inside here, also this. It's like lead filler that goes on the end of that. So I thought that was interesting. So I showed that to a friend of mine. You may know him. Old guy named Mike of the Nobility. And he said, hey, can you do a video on how to do that? So, hey, why not? I happen to have a couple more I can play with, and probably about 20 or 30 more in a box. So, basically, I'll show you how to do this. It's going to be not the whole process, because it's boring, but I'll show you how I do it. Oh, excuse me. First, you'll need some tools. Sorry, that's loud. Portable anvil. Just a pipe cutter. I'm using an 1/8 inch to 1 1/8 inch. The important part is that the bullet will fit in the roller. It gets kind of hard to grip it. I got a pair of these little guys here. They're vice grip slip joint pliers. But you don't want to grip it too hard because it makes tool marks. You can kind of see them there. You can kind of buff that out later, but you want to try to avoid as many tool marks as possible. If I had some soft jaws, it'd probably work better, but I don't. But basically, you see that crimp line right here? Here. Not right there where my finger's pointing. That's where you put the cutting wheel. So, open this guy up, line it up, tighten it up slowly, and if you've used pipe cutters before, just a little snug, make sure it's straight, and turn it. Now it's going to make a little bit of noise because, like all my rounds, they have rifling grooves and a little tight. So that's where these come into play. Just grip it lightly and do this. Now on this one, I went a little long and I started cutting into the steel. So yeah, it doesn't have to go that long. You have maybe, I would say, 40 to 60 thousandths of an inch of copper covering that core. So let's see if I can do one without the steel getting cut. All right, so maybe we should try some of that magical, what do we call it? Oh, high speed. Shall we? Okay. Okay, so we got a pretty good groove cut into it. Now, it won't come apart. That's where this little anvil, it's actually a heel bucker bar thing, and a body hammer. Let's see if we can get this on video. Might have to do something weird with the camera here. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so now that my head's disappeared, I'll just take it. Yeah, camera falling. What we're doing is making the copper move. And if it wants to come loose at this point, then it will. Hold it this way. so we'll have to do some more cutting on it. So I'll get back to you. All right, we cut it down pretty deep. Hopefully this is enough. There we go. Yeah, it's coming loose like that. You just work it a little bit more. That's a beautiful thing about copper. It's malleable. Can you say malleable? Good. Just remember your physical science class. Slightly tap it. And slowly but surely should work its way off of there. Probably speed this up. One. Oh, look. And now we just gotta get the other side off. Oh, twist it around, do this side. Camera keeps turning on me. Voila. Inside here, there should be that lead piece. It didn't come out. But yeah. Then to deeper the inside, you can either use this thing, which doesn't do too good of a job. What I did on these, I just hit it on the wire wheel and just give a little snip snip on those. Clean that up on the wire wheel. You can see where that crimp was at. Pretty insane. But to clean the outside, this is something I did. Let me get this thing folded up. Oh, I hate these things. There it goes. Cordless drill, and I grabbed some random tap out of my toolbox. Looks like a 7. I have no idea. I don't know. Some random tap. Chuck it up in the drill. Take one of them, just kind of spread it on there a bit, turn it against the threads so it'll kind of grip. And I start out with some, I think this is 320. And just do this a little bit. And it just slowly gets the stuff off of there, the schmooze. And get some 220. Do the same thing. It gets hot. It starts looking better. Yeah, there's some 180. It's looking a lot better. And then what I do is I just get the green Scotch-Brite out of the sink and run that on there too, and it gives it a nice little buff. Now this part's going to be a little bit tougher because I got some tool marks on there. So we'll do the same thing. Get it kind of threaded on there a little bit. And start with the, I should probably start with 180 because that's a bigger grit. I did it backwards. 220. Now we could get really crazy. I got some wet and dry up to 5,000, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Wow, that's hot. Yeah, turns out kind of nice. So take that back off of there, and we'll probably take it out to the bench grinder, snip that stuff off there, hit that on the bench grinder, get that nice and shiny. I would like to get the lid out of the end. That lid's gonna stay in there. But yeah, now I have how to take the metal core out of one of these. And if you're tricky, you could do something silly with them, like clean that up, make it nice and flat and level, solder them back together, and I don't know, make something interesting out of a 50 cal bullet. It's got a hole in the end. I don't know, little Olympic torch. Da-da-da. A very small goblet. Or a decorative flower vase. Let me see if I can make that balance. No. So, there you go. You can thank Mr. Mike Noble for asking me to do this. I don't know, next time I'll show you how to make a horse out of some horseshoes. All right, y'all take care. Good luck out there. Happy hunting. Stay safe. And yeah, be careful doing this in your dining room table, because, well, some people don't like that. I don't have that problem. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.